Let's take a look at example number 1 from 6.1. For this problem, we want to identify the population, the parameter, the sample, and the statistic for the following settings. Here's the problem. A Pew Research Center poll asked 1,102 12 to 17-year-olds in the US if they have a cell phone. Of the respondents, 71% said yes. So, what is the population in this particular scenario? The population would be all, okay? All of the 12 to 17-year-olds in the US. This is the subject of the study, okay? Now, since it is impossible to poll all of the 12 to 17-year-olds in the US, we just take a sample. And the sample is the 1,102 12 to 17-year-olds contacted. So that's the sample, 1,102 12 to 17-year-olds who were contacted. Okay. Now, in this study, we are looking at the proportion. So we know it's a proportion because it's the percent. So of the respondents, 71% said yes. We're asking them if they have cell phones. Okay. So our parameter is the P proportion, which stands for the proportion of all 12 to 17-year-olds who has a cell phone. Okay. And the statistic would be the p hat, okay, which represents the sample proportion with a cell phone. And you'd want to indicate the value of the sample proportion, p hat, which in this case is 0.71. Okay, pause the video and try example number 2. All right, so for example number 2, each month the CPS interviews a random sample of individuals in 60,000 US households. One of its goals is to estimate the national unemployment rate. In January of 2015, 5.7% of those interviewed were unemployed. Okay, so the population here would be the individuals in the US households. Individuals in US households. Okay, and the sample, we take a random sample of individuals in 60,000 US household. So the sample would be individuals from 60,000 US households. Okay, what are we concerned about here? Again, since this is 8%, we're looking at the proportion, okay? So we want to know how many of the individuals in a household are unemployed. So our parameter would be the proportion of individuals in US households who are unemployed. And of course, the statistic would be the sample proportion of individuals from the 6,000 households, US households, who are unemployed. Okay, and then that's your p hat, which is equal to 0.057.